Hi, I'm Perry, and today I want to share my plans to fish two beautiful rivers in Patagonia. The first one is not far from the Manso River. You get the bus south from Rio Viejas to El Bolson, and from there it's a local bus to Cholila. The bus stop is on the main road opposite Banco Patagonia. In the 1970s, a group of hippies moved to El Bolson, and today it's still meant to have an alternative vibe, with a weekly craft market and regular music events. I plan to stay at least a night here and check out the local craft beers before I hit the river. And this is where I'm heading. I'll probably spend the first night at the campsite at the lake, which is a 17-kilometre walk or taxi from Cholila. Then I'm going to give myself 4 nights to packraft and fish the Carrilieufu River. I'm hoping for crystal clear water flowing gently from the lake and superb fishing for brown trout and rainbows. There is one lodge on the river, and I'm always a bit nervous about being too close to anglers who are paying around $1,000 a day for the same fishing I'm doing for free. And after 27 kilometres meandering downstream, the river empties into Lake Rivadavia at the northern edge of the Los Alerces National Park, home to trees that are 3,500 years old. From here, you either turn back or carry on south into the national park, where there are many great fly fishing rivers. Either way, there's a campsite on the lake or another one in the village, where there's also a shop. It's then a 17-kilometre walk back to Cholila. Plenty of time to think back to 1901, when Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid set up home just north of here, on the run from New York City. I know very little about Esquel, except you can fly here direct from Buenos Aires. There's also a good local bus company that gets you to some amazing looking rivers. Top of my list is the Corcovado. It's a 3-hour journey south to the village of Corcovado, and the river is right there. It's then 27 kilometres by river to Carrilieufu, which is the takeout before the border. However, the river continues past the village of Palena in Chile. Now known as the Palena River, it starts an epic 180-kilometre journey to the Pacific Ocean. I've wanted to float the Palena all the way to the sea for many years now, but that'll have to wait for another year. For now, I just want to enjoy the fishing here. There's a nice looking campsite in Corcovado called Camping Sol y Luna. I also want to speak to one of the local rafting companies about rapids before I set off. I'll probably get on the river at the footbridge, but you could walk upstream if you want to extend your float. The river looks deep and fast flowing, and there are Chinook salmon here as well as brownies and rainbows. I'm going to give myself 5 nights wild camping because I don't want to rush. Near the end of your float, look out for a footbridge at a place called El Arenal, which is where you leave the river. From there, it's a 5-kilometre walk along a dirt road to the village of Carrilieufu, which AI describes as a hidden gem. I'm not sure what that means, but one place I will be visiting is the general store, where the home-cooked food sounds absolutely delicious. There's also a campsite in the village. Getting back from Carrilieufu is easy. There are buses to Esquel 3 times a week, or you could break your journey at Corcovado and fish the upper river, which looks very promising. I hope that was useful, and if you've fished these rivers or have any other information to share, then please let me know in the comments below. And once again, thank you for watching.